What's up everyone, how's it going? This is Waj. Hope you guys are all doing well. So I haven't uploaded a unboxing video in a while, but I recently got this in. This is the Razer Wolverine controller for the Xbox One as well as the PC. It looks really interesting. We're going to do an actual unboxing of this. I'm going to be really curious to see how it feels in the hand. So if you're interested, let's get right onto the unboxing table and see what comes inside. So here's the box itself. As you can see, Razer always does an awesome job in terms of external box art and everything. So let's actually take a look. So it should be ready and to plug and play. There it is right there. It doesn't come with a carrying case, unfortunately. We actually did a review of the Raiju a couple of months ago, and that did come with a carrying case, but this comes with a little bit of a lower price tag. Before we get into the controller, let's see what comes inside this little box over here. And it is looks like it's the micro USB cable to USB adapter. This could be used for connecting it to a PC or the Xbox One itself. This controller actually contains a built-in battery, so that does make sense for charging purposes. Besides that, looks like there's really nothing else besides some paperwork, probably some warranty information and a quick start guide. So this is a tournament edition. Yeah, it just gives you a bunch of information on the actual controller itself. But let's move on to the main attraction, move all the stuff out of the way. So looking at the Razer Wolverine, you can see that it looks actually pretty similar to the original Xbox One controller. And the big thing about this is that you actually have a hair trigger mode, so it can actually limit the range of motion of the trigger buttons. So if you want to do some rapid firing moves, that is possible, so that's available on both sides. The triggers themselves feel pretty good, very responsive, and you can also hear that there's a little bit of a clicky sensation on the A, B, X, Y buttons. Kind of a nice mechanical touch. The thumbsticks themselves feel really responsive and very similar to the stock controller. Same thing with the D-pad, it looks very similar and feels pretty responsive. The action on it is quite low, so that's pretty normal. Same thing with the menu buttons over there. Underneath you do have some paddle buttons, and they do have that same kind of clicky feel as well. In terms of ergonomics, again, it feels very similar to the original controller. There is some rubber grippy texture over here, which should help in terms of keeping the controller secure in the hand. And just as a side-by-side comparison, looking at the original Xbox One and One X controller, you can see that both of them actually look very similar in terms of overall design and shape, which is going to be great if you want to have a controller with some additional features. Now, one thing that we are going to do is a direct comparison between this and the Xbox One Elite controller. So if you're interested in how this compares against Microsoft's own kind of higher edition controller, stay tuned for that video. But really, other than that, guys, that's really it. Give us a thumbs up if you like this quick unboxing, and stay tuned for the in-depth comparison. Take care.